Residing in the forests of the Philippines, there's a creature known as the Tikbalang. Tall and thin, with the head of a horse and the body of a man, it's said to live among the trees and mist. Pre-Spaniard descriptions of the Tikbalang did not mention horse-like traits, as horses were not native to the region. However, the werehorse appearance is now the most common depiction of the Tikbalang. Some stories describe occasions where it will abduct travelers and eat them. However, most stories talk of the Tikbalang as a trickster. It can make travelers lost on familiar paths, or it can make it so that any path they take will lead them back to where they started. Travelers will walk in circles for hours or days. It can also summon rainstorms as well as tornadoes that can carry terrified victims for miles in its vortexes. To break the spell, you have to turn your shirt inside out. This technique is interesting as it mirrors similar techniques to break the spells of the Fae and other folklore traditions. It is common to have to turn a piece of clothing inside out in these stories as well. You can potentially keep the Tikbalang from playing tricks on you by asking for permission to pass through its territory and to promise to remain quiet while doing so. It is sometimes seen as an elemental or tree guardian, so respect is key. It is also possible to tame a Tikbalang in two different ways. The first way is to pluck 3 of the golden hairs off of its mane. If you are able to do this before it eats you, it will serve you until you die. The second way has 3 steps to taming the creature. The first step is that you must steal one of the spines from its mane. For the second step, you have to jump onto its back and tie it up with a special cord. Then for the third step, you have to hang on to the creature as it bucks and fights until it finally accepts defeat. Taming it essentially becomes a supernatural rodeo. At any rate, respect the forest and ask permission to pass, and you should be fine.